Welcome. Good afternoon. It is Donna Gray here, your Stamping Up demonstrator from the Scenic Rim in Queensland. And wow, it feels like it has been forever since I have been on crafting with you. So, as some of you know, I have been away for the last month overseas, and I only just got home to my house yesterday. So, I'm back into it today, back into work, trying to get my head around, trying to catch up. I'm playing catch up big time. So, please, when you get the notification that I've gone live, jump on, say hello, let me know where you're watching from, because I always love knowing how far my videos have reached. And hopefully you'll get the notifications. I know it's a strange time. I'm not normally on at this time, but I'm going to change things up a little bit. I've been away for a month and I'm going to change things up a little bit. And I will be going live later in the afternoons and only 3 times a week instead of the 5 times a week. So welcome. I can see I've got a few of you popping on. Hello and welcome. I have missed you all so much. And it's so good to be back in the craft room again. I had to do a big cleanup when I got here today. I was like, wow, I need to get in and clean that craft room up. So hence one of the reasons why I'm going live later this afternoon. But I wanted to catch up with you all. Wanted to chat a little bit about the holiday that I've had and how awesome it was, and let you know some of the brand new things that I have actually got happening in my Stampin' Up business at the moment. So hopefully a lot of you will be able to jump on a little bit earlier. I know I said I was going live at 5 o'clock, and I just got a little bit too excited and thought, you know what, I'm going to jump on 15 minutes early and go live. So welcome to all of you that are joining. So as I said, I have been away. I got back into Australia on Thursday morning, in the early hours in the morning, 5:30 a.m. in the morning. And I didn't return home at that stage. So my mum and dad came and picked us up from the airport, and I headed back to mum and dad's place because, of course, the crafty cat was hanging out at my mum and dad's house. So I had to go and pick the crafty cat up. So I decided to spend a couple of days, because I had been away for so long, spend a couple of days with my mum and dad, and an extra couple of days with my daughter, even though we just spent a month together, but an extra couple of days with her. And I actually got home yesterday. So I finally stepped foot in my house yesterday. And of course, been going crazily trying to get everything organized. And you know what it's like. You come home from holidays, you've got a mountain of washing. Thankfully, I left my house so neat and tidy, except for my craft room. That was the only part that I didn't clean. So before I left, I mopped and cleaned all the floors, ready to go. And believe it or not, I have a beautiful baked dinner on at the moment. So I'm going to enjoy a baked dinner after I've done this video with you. I'm going to enjoy a baked dinner. Even though I'm cooking for one person, I thought I can have a beautiful baked dinner. So I've got baked lamb on, and I've got my baked veggies. All I've got to do when I jump off here is make my gravy and heat up my greens, and I will be ready. So thank you. Thank you. Merlene says I look amazing. It's amazing what a holiday does, having a well-earned break. And I can tell you, before I went away, I really needed the break. And it was nice to be away. It's a long time to be away, though. We were away for nearly 4 weeks. So it's a long time to be away, but nice to be back home and back into it again. All right. So I wanted to show you a couple of things that I got while I was away. So, of course, and I want to put the disclaimer out there, 0.1% of demonstrators achieve the level of earning these incentive trips. So I wanted to put that disclaimer out there. It's a business thing that we have to do. It is also in the description down below. But well, my Julie, my craft room was looking a little bit the same. So I can tell you I have to, and I've still got a long way to go. I've still got quite a few things to do, but at least I've cleared the space here and I've got good space around me. Tidied up all my ink pads, got them all sorted. So it was quite nice to actually spend a morning just having a good clean out and clean up to get ready. So we spent a week in Orlando at Disney World, and it was fabulous. The place that we stayed at was amazing. It had the Mary Poppins theme, so everything was Mary Poppins theme. I'll be the first one to admit, I'm not a big Disney person, and I never have been. I was raised on all of the cartoons, Merry Melodies. I know I'm probably showing my age when I start talking about things like that, but I was raised um, on Donald Duck and Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse and all of those characters, and even as far as when I had my young children, Toy Story. But as far as the latest Disney, I don't know much about it. We're not into the movies. We don't know much about Star Wars. So as far as that part of it, we didn't really. It all sort of went over our head. It wasn't really something that we were into. But it was a lovely resort, and we spent one day at the very first day when we arrived. We arrived at 5:30 a.m. that morning, had a chauffeur straight to the hotel, which was wonderful. Denny and I both just had a driver that took us to the hotel. All the other people caught buses and stuff. So I felt a little bit special when they sent us a private driver. And we went to the hotel. That day we went to the Typhoon water park, which was part of Disney World. And it was wet and miserable and freezing cold that afternoon. So it wasn't really water park weather, but I can tell you it soon, Mother Nature soon turned on the heat. It turned out to be quite hot and quiet for the next 5 or 6 days that we were there. So the second day that we were there, we had a general session, and then we went to Magic Kingdom and stayed there and seen the beautiful fireworks over the castle. I mean, that is a must-have. If you haven't been to Disney World or Disneyland or anything like that, that fireworks show and the light show that they do with the castle is just spectacular. So that's a must have. And I'm so glad that we actually got to do that. The next day we had a bit of a rest day. Did they hold up a sign? Yes, they did, Julie. But can you believe it? It had Denny's name on it, not my name. So you're the only ones that have ever held up my name at a sign at the airport. But they had Denny Lee Gray on a sign, and I went, oh my God, Denny, there's a man with your name on the sign. So she thought that was quite special. She got a photo taken and everything with it, and then she realized how bad she looked because we'd been traveling for 24 hours. So she said those photos aren't going to see the light of day. Maybe I could wangle it off her and put it in a scrapbook page, because I think that's a memory that we really need to put down on paper. But anyway, and so then the third day that we were there, we went to Hollywood Studios. So that was really great. That was where all of the older cartoon, like the Mickey and Minnie train ride is an absolutely spectacular train. I was thinking we were going to sit on this little train and go through and see these cartoon characters. It was amazing. I laughed and laughed. It was so funny being on that ride. I did do a live video. I must remember to download those videos so I don't lose them as well. But it was a spectacular. It was so funny. And then we went on so many rides. We went on a ride called the Tron, which was like, oh my God, you lay on like a road bike and the speed, and you go around and it's in the dark and you don't know which way's up. So we did roller coasters. We had a lovely time doing all those type of things. I got to catch up with so many of my awesome Stampin' Up friends, my international Stampin' Up friends, which was absolutely amazing. I hope you enjoyed your time exploring our country. I so pray my fellow countrymen were polite and helpful while on your trip. I would love to come and see your country someday, Amy. You really need to do that, I can tell you. It was a great experience. I mean, after we did the incentive trip, we then went on for a 12-day tour. I actually went and spent 4 days with my lovely friend Marcy Bessica and her husband Rick, and they were such great hosts. I mean, they showed us so much about their California life, which was absolutely amazing. So it was so nice to actually stay with some people from America. It was just, they showed us where their favorite places that they eat, the different types of burger places there was. They showed us the types of places where you need to go to do your regular shopping and things. They just gave us tips and tricks about traveling, which made the next 12 days of traveling so much easier, because we knew what places to look out for, which was really, really nice. And then we did a 12-day Western tour, which we did Los Angeles, we did Palm Springs. Palm Springs was really, really pretty, very hot, but really, really pretty. I really liked Palm Springs. We then went to Scottsdale. Now, Scottsdale, there was a really, really wonderful thing that happened at Scottsdale. So, I have a friend, Diana Gibbs. Now, Diana Gibbs and her husband, we met them on our Norway incentive trip. We got to sit on the cruise ship. They were sitting at our table, and we got to really know them quite well. And every incentive trip since, Diana and I have always caught up and always chatted, and we just love each other's company. It's just awesome. And even at Disney World, I mean, I don't know, every day we seem to run into each other and chat. And I kept saying to her, I'm sure there's a magnet, like we seem to attract to each other all the time. So, anyway, we had a great time in Orlando. And then when we were at Scottsdale, it was right near where Diana and her husband live. So they actually organized to meet us in Scottsdale and come out to dinner in Scottsdale, where we went out for dinner. And it was so good to be able to spend some more quality time with her and her husband. And it's just so nice. It makes you realize that it's amazing how you make friends with people all over the world when you're a part of Stamping Up. So that was an awesome thing that we did on our trip. Back to Marcy and Rick, they were fantastic. They took us to Pismo Beach, which was a beach um, where they go to quite a lot and holiday quite a lot. My brother said that he went to Pismo Beach as well. So when I shared the photos of Pismo Beach, my brother commented that they had been there as well. And then they took us to Yosemite's, and wow, the day that we spent in Yosemite's, Rick was such a great tour guide. Like, honestly, we could not have asked for any better. And Marcy was wised up. Marcy knew about the walking, and she was wised up, and she stayed when he took us on this hike. She said, I'm not doing that hike, I'm staying. And she was very wise, because I can tell you, he nearly killed us. I'm hiking up this hike, and I'm thinking, I'm an asthmatic. I didn't bring Ventolin with me. I'm physically, this is where I'm going to die. Like, I'm physically like gasping for air. And it was so funny. My daughter took a video, and she sent me a video the other day, a bit of a reel, saying something about, when you're going on a hike and it's got this this noise of someone gasping for air, and like saying that you were thinking that you were going to hike to your death. But anyway, it was lovely. That was the Yosemite's Falls. We went and hiked up to the Yosemite's Falls. It took us a good hour and a half, and it was like uphill, like nonstop, like physically nonstop. We did, so that was great. And we spent all day in Yosemite. So we went to lots of different walks, seen lots of things, looked at where they do the rock climbing, which was absolutely amazing. Got out with binoculars and seeing people doing the rock climbing and stuff, and then watched a movie when we got back that night about it's called Free Solo, I think is the movie, and it's about a person that actually rock climbed without ropes, and he actually climbed it without ropes, which was quite amazing when you see it, because it's just a cliff face. It's straight up, so quite amazing that someone would do something like that. We then, on our 12-day tour after the Scottsdale, we ended up going to the Grand Canyon. We did a helicopter flight over the Grand Canyon. I'll show you a photo of my daughter and I standing in front of the helicopter, and we got to sit right in the front two seats, which was absolutely amazing. So that was quite awesome to be able to do that. Helicopter flight over the Grand Canyon. If you're going to the Grand Canyon and you don't do the helicopter flight, my question is, why not? Because honestly, I mean, my daughter's afraid of heights. She still went in the helicopter. I mean, I don't have any issues about heights, and my father owned an aeroplane, so I'm used to flying. But that flight over the Grand Canyon was absolutely spectacular. The moment that you fly over where the edge of the rim of the Grand Canyon is, and you fly over that edge and it opens up, the Grand Canyon is just spectacular. I actually got a video of that, flying over that edge when the Grand Canyon opens up, and it's a little bit like when we describe our Ayers Rock. You can't describe how huge it is and how enormous it is until you're actually there. Like you're a little tiny speck in the whole scheme of things. So we did the Grand Canyon, which was wonderful. We went to Vegas. As far as Los Angeles and Las Vegas and San Francisco, the cities. I'm not overly fussed on the cities. I love the countryside. Vegas, we just got lost. Denny and I were hopeless. We got off the monorail and got lost, and it was just so hot. And I'm not. I don't know. I suppose I probably shouldn't say this, but it's legal to smoke marijuana over there. It's absolutely legal to walk around the streets smoking marijuana. The smell of that was absolutely disgusting. And my daughter said that there was two phrases um, that she said when we were in Vegas. She said, there's two statements that I've said. Where are we? In other words, we're lost. Where are we? And the other one was, what's that smell? It was just, yeah, I can't understand. Yeah, I used to go home with a headache every time I was out in it and smelling it. Definitely, I'm not one of those people that enjoy doing things like that. But yeah, that was probably the thing that cruelled it the most about Vegas for me. But anyway, I mean, each to their own. Like, some people think that's okay, but that's just not me. And San Francisco, it blew me away. It was freezing cold, like freezing cold, foggy. So not what I expected San Francisco to be. I don't know what I really expected, but freezing cold. Yeah, freezing cold and very foggy. But we went to Alcatraz there. So that's really amazing to travel over and walk through Alcatraz and just listen to the story of Alcatraz. Yeah, so I'm so glad that we actually got to do that. The cable cars in San Francisco, so awesome. So absolutely loved the cable cars. We went up to Lombard Street, where it's the street that's in lots of movies, and they do police chases and stuff down this, and it's got the most turns, and it's just like these turns all the way down. We walked most of the way down, took photos of it and things. That was amazing. And the Golden Gate Bridge, that was absolutely amazing as well. They have rooms and shops over there where you can buy. I know, Daryl, that it blows me away. Anyway, not my scene, totally not my scene, never has been. And that really cruelled it for me, I think. And you would be just in shops, and people would walk in smoking it in shops, and you'd be like, oh my God, and you'd be trying to get away from them. So anyway, just not my scene, I'm afraid to say. But other than that, we had a fantastic time. It's so wonderful to be able to spend that precious time with my daughter. She even said, she gets really sad when it comes to our holiday ending and I come back home to my place and she stays there. So anyone knowing of any jobs going up around this area, please let me know, because maybe she might come up here and live up here, which would be nice. But anyway, all right, so I want to show you some of the things. I'm going to pop my camera down now, and I just want to show you some of the things that I got. So every day we used to spin a wheel, and you would win prizes in the hospitality room when we were at Orlando at Disney World. So the first day I spun, I got the free choice, and the free choice was, there was 3 different stamp sets. So I chose, of course, the Charming Day, which will be absolutely a beautiful stamp set. And as you can see, flowers, you know me with flowers. Another day I got to spin this one here, and I got this set of dies. So it is a set of dies that goes, you can see the gorgeous little reindeers and the beautiful trees. So I got that set of dies. It was the best prize out of them all. I actually won this one. I didn't actually get to choose, but I actually won that one, where it was the most expensive one that you could get that day. So that was quite awesome. All right, so we've got that. And this was another one. It's just some memories of more cards and envelopes. So out of the new holiday catalog that will be coming up. This was my door hanger. So this was hanging on my door. So the wonderful part about these incentive trips is when you get to go away, you always know that there's a Stampin' Up person when they've got their door hanger on their door. So I left mine on there until the last day. I remember in I think it was Mexico. I forgot my door hanger. I totally forgot to take it off the thing. So the last day I made sure that I remembered to take it off. Some people had some penguins on it. I had the kites. So that actually hung on your door, so you knew that there was people there. Now we actually got you might have seen the tote bag that everyone got. I've got mine, and I don't really have a use for it, but it was filled with snacks and things. And this was what was in it. It says, "We hope you've had a magical incentive trip. Enjoy this." Oh, sorry. This was our last gift. This designer series paper. And use it and keep those special memories close. Please note that this paper is not available for purchase. So you won't be able to, and then it's got it all in different languages. You won't be able to purchase this paper, but this was paper that was given to us, a paper pack. It's limited to just the people that were on the incentive trip. Now, I did talk about how we went over the Grand Canyon with the helicopter flight, and we got a photo of us standing in front of the helicopter. So we actually went in this helicopter, and Denny and I both sat in the front seats of this helicopter. So he was the pilot, and we sat she sat in between the pilot and myself, and I sat on the other side, but we were both in the front seat. So it was like we were flying the helicopter. So it was quite amazing, and it was a trip that I will never, ever forget. Cynthia saying she hated the US, started legalizing marijuana. I can't go anywhere without smelling that crap. Even at my house, can't sit in my backyard because of the neighbors smoking. I know, Cynthia, it is disgusting. I don't know, but anyway, it's how it is, I guess. Way of the world. So, all right, so I got that. Now, this was the special thing that I got from my friend Diana Gibbs. So Diana Gibbs is a $1 Million Achiever, and this was her stamp set. So she actually stamp and die set. So she brought me a gift when we were at Scottsdale, when she came out for dinner, and she bought this, and she's highlighted, "You're the best. I love you." To Donna and Danny, you two are the best. Love, Diana Gibbs. So she gave me that, and she made me this gorgeous card. So that just goes to show that it is so amazing to be a part of Stampin' Up, and to be such a wonderful, wonderful community that we're a part of. She said, "I love you more than chips." So really, really cute card. So she gave me that. So I wanted to show you the things that I got on my trip. So that's about all I can show you. So lots of good stuff there, and things that are coming soon. The next thing I wanted to talk to you about is my color swatch charts. I do actually have registration open, and I do apologize. When I went away, some things just weren't working. So if you wanted to get your hands on the color swatch chart, then by all means you can register. You can scan that QR code there that's on the screen, or you can use the link that's down in the description box down below and sign up. I will be getting these sorted towards the end of June. So I'm taking registrations for it now. They do cost $50, and that's what our basic foundations of card making, what they actually had for the month of May. So we thought, to be fair, we're charging the same amount of price if you wanted to get the color swatch, but it shows you all of the colors in our range, and with the names of the colors and the ordering numbers as well. So it's actually a great tool to have that you can keep in your craft room, and you can see the colors at a glance, and they're all in the color family, so you can see the colors at a glance, but you've also got the ordering numbers to be able to order them. Now, the next thing I wanted to talk about too is we actually have two-tone cardstock now, which is in all of our color range. And I'm just wondering whether there would be anyone that would be interested in doing a paper share, so that you can get your hands on some of the gorgeous two-toned cardstock, so you can actually get a sampling. So if you're interested, I am more than happy to do that, but I won't be able to do that until July because I've got a busy month coming up I've got a retreat at the end of this month, and trying to get things sorted for that. Plus I've got my card classes and my scrapbooking classes. So if you are interested in a paper share of all the two-toned cardstock, then please let me know. Reach out to me. Let me know if there's an interest there, because I would be more than happy to do a paper share if that's something that you might be interested in. Now, talking about retreat, I've got my 2-day retreat that is happening at the end of the month. It's not too late to register. If you thought you'd missed out, I've opened up the registration again. So if you actually wanted to do the 2-day retreat, don't forget you can get a 2-day retreat as a retreat in a box as well. So if you don't live locally to me and you would like to experience one of my 2-day retreats, they are awesome. Like, you get the stamp and the die set, you get designer series paper, you get cardstock, ribbon, embellishments, a PDF tutorial showing you step by step how to make 8 beautiful projects. So if you're interested, you can scan that QR code there on the screen, or you can use the link in the description down below on YouTube or in the description of this video. If you wanted to either get a retreat in a box or attend in person, I still have some spots available. But it will be on the 28th and 29th of this month. So it's only a couple of weeks away. So if you're interested, please make sure that you get there and get registered so I can get your products and have them here in time for you for the end of the month. I've got a new thing that I'm doing. I haven't done it for a while. I'm doing cards and bingo. Now, some of you may have seen when I was away overseas, I was a special guest on Marcy Bessica's bingo night, and I used to do bingo nights, and I haven't done them for quite a while. So I thought, why not bring back cards and bingo? So I'm doing it around the same aspect of the way Marcy Bessica does hers. You will get to create 4 beautiful cards. I will send you card kits for all 4 cards, and you get to be in the chance of winning. I will give away 4 bingo prizes. So the more people that we have, the better the prizes will be. I will be doing that on the 31st of July. So we've got a month and a half or so until the bingo event is going to happen. It's the last Thursday. It's the last day of July, so the 31st of July. If you're interested, you can scan that QR code there. It's $60 to play, but you could win a shopping spree with me, which will be really, really awesome. So depending on how many people register is how good the prizes are going to be. All right. So please scan the QR code there on the screen, or if you would like to click on the link in the description of this video, you can go there and you can register. I'm also doing a card buffet in July as well. On the 13th of July, we're doing our regular card buffet. So I do card buffets every 2 months. I haven't done one since the beginning of May. I did one, so I thought, why not do one in July? It will be on the 13th of July. You will make 8 cards. It is $55 to come, and I give you a light lunch and coffee and tea, and it's just all about the social getting together. It is one of my biggest events that people come to. They love coming to Card Buffet because it's very casual and relaxed. I do all the hard work, all the die cutting, all the bases and layers. All you've got to do is stamp and assemble. So it's a great way, and you'll walk away with 8 cards. For $55, you have lunch, you have a couple of hours of fun with some other crafty people, and you walk away with 8 gorgeous cards. So yeah. We're still talking about the marijuana and the smoke and the cigarette smoke. So between cigarette smoke and marijuana, the smells were not real pretty. I think that's probably why my daughter was like, what's this smell? But anyway, I also have my 3-day mega retreat, the month-by-month album retreat. Now, I've actually got one here, and I want to show you what it looks like. So we're going to open it. I haven't opened it yet. I ordered it while I was away. I haven't opened it yet. Now, for anyone that orders the 3-day album retreat, you can do the retreat at home yourself, but if you actually order it from me and you want to come and attend in person, I will be doing the 3-day album retreat. I also have some other people that are registered to do the album retreat as well. So we will be hanging out here in my craft studio, and it doesn't cost you any extra to come for the 3 days. I'm going to set everything up out in my craft studio, and we're going to do our album together. So let's let's actually look at this. I'm going to bring it over. Let's pop the camera down onto my desk, and we will open this baby up. All right, so when you order it, it comes in this cute box. It's so different. Like it comes in a box of its own. So as you can see, it's got cute little Stampin' Up on the side of the box. I think is super, super cute. But it comes in its own little box. So I'm then going to open it up, and I want to show you exactly what's in here. To let you know, because a lot of people are probably looking at the pricing here, because it's $435, I think it is, $435 to purchase it, but it is 12 months of scrapbooking. So I wanted to show you everything you get in this kit. All right, so it's packed really nicely. First of all, we are going to look at these. So we have some stamp sets here. So let's see what the stamp sets are. So we have, let me see if I can put something behind that so that we can see what the stamp sets look like. Is that going to help? No, that's not going to help. Maybe a coloured piece in behind. It will help a little bit, but it says highlights, summer, autumn, spring, winter, holiday, celebrate, life is sweet, some beautiful flowers, days, in review. It's got beautiful arrow. It's got some little tiny flowers. Love this. Cute little flowers. What does this say? What matters most? So a really, really awesome stamp set there. Oh, we actually have the paper. Hang on. We'll show you the paper version. So you've got, so it looks like 4 stamp sets, but it's actually 2 stamp sets in each one. Now let me bring out this so that we can show you. Okay, so it shows you here. We've got an alphabet. We've got some labels. We've also got, this was the one that I just showed you then. Okay, so there's 2 stamp sets in each. All right, we have some gems. Okay, so they are the natural matte dots. We have some flip flaps here. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 flip flaps. They are the little 3x3 ones. And they teach us how to do the flip flaps. We've got some twine. We've got some photo placeholders. Okay, so that's all the bits and bobs in that. So I'm going to pop them all back in there so I know where they are. So with the inserts for the stamps, you could just either use some of your old stamp cases, or you could purchase some stamp cases. We sell blank stamp cases, so you could purchase some stamp cases to pop your stamps in and have them as normal. Or for some people, they may not hold them like that. They may put them in a different thing. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we've got 12 protective sleeves to fit, and they're for a 3-ring binder. We have some words here. So we've got, it might be a bit hard for you to see, but I'll try and pull it out. As you can see here on this first one, we've got January. Okay, so if you can see there, let me pop that in behind. Might show you. Nope. January. Anyway, January. So it's got January, February, March. It's got the 12 months of the year. Now, you can change, because everyone's seasons are different. You can change them all around. We've got some die cut pieces here. So we've got big circles. We've got smaller circles and a large circle. We've got some more circles. We've got some die cut pieces here, some leaves and some hearts and things. Okay. We also have, these are sheets of die cut pieces. So can you see here? They've got labels die cut out. They've got circles. They've got leaves. And so you will be stamping on these, but they've actually done all the die cutting for you. So you don't have to worry about doing that. They've done it all for you. There's so much work that has gone into these. It's amazing. Now, we also have some extra specialty papers and things. And as you'll see, papers have been cut. So they're all cut, ready for us to go. Then it has Project 1. Now, this is the thing that I think is the most amazing part. Can you see here? We've got Project 1 and we've got all of the bits and pieces all cut, ready to go. So we don't have to do any prepping. They've done all the prepping for us. So we've got Project 1, we've got Project 2. And if you've been keeping an eye on my Facebook business page, you'll see I've been sharing some of these pages already. And if you head on over to our website, you can see what these pages all look like. But you can see here, they've done all the hard work for us. They've cut all the pieces. All we've got to do is stamp and assemble. So they're going to teach us all different stamping techniques and other techniques. So we've got the whole 12 packs in there ready to go. Now, you will get access to videos that show you so they are doing live videos on the days of the events, which if you come to my place here, we are going to be out in my craft studio. I'm going to have my big TV set up with my computer streaming it to my big TV. And we will be crafting along with it. Now, if you miss the live videos, you don't have to panic because it does start at 6 a.m. in the morning. And who wants to be up at 6 a.m. in the morning? Not me. But you can rewatch it because they will be there straight away. So if you're interested in attending that, you can actually scan that QR code there. You can purchase your kit. I also have the link in the description down below of the kit. If you wanted to purchase a kit, but you can do the kit yourself at home as well. So you're going to get access to everything. You're going to also get a link with all of the videos after the event. With all of the videos, they're going to upload them onto YouTube as unlisted videos so that you won't lose out. So you'll always be able to get them. All right. Now, because I have named this video today, Monday Scrapbooking Memory Keeping, we are actually going to do some scrapbooking. So as you know, when I was away, I actually received this scrapbooking kit, and this kit is now available. It's called the Make a Memory Scrapbooking Kit. So it's actually now available for you to purchase. Now, if you've seen I did one of the page layouts. I actually did it while I was away. So you get instructions on how to do 3 double page layouts, and then you can actually use all of the extra things in this kit to be able to create some more gorgeous projects. So you don't have to stick straight to what they have. You can mix and match. You can make cards out of it. You can make scrapbook layouts. You can do anything you like. So I actually thought what I might do is I've already done, as you can see, this one here. So that's that layout there that I've already done. So I thought what I might do for today's video is create this one here. So we will do these double page layouts. So I've just got to find all the bits and bobs in here to be able to create this. So let's get out everything that's in this kit and see if we can find all the bits that we need. All right. I'll pop that one away. So we have a linen look bit of designer series paper and a graph looking piece. So let's see if we can find them. Is it that? I think it could be that. Could be those two pieces. So we'll get that out. And then there's actually a lined graph piece. I don't think it's that. I think there's, let me see. Nope. 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 Maybe it is that piece. No, I don't think it is. Okay. Just bear with me while I search through all of this to see if I can find that bit. There is so much in this kit. It's amazing. Okay. Well, for a start, we're going to get out there's supposed to be some die cut pieces here somewhere. So let's find the sheet of die cuts first. That might help me. Okay, here's some die cut pieces. I still don't know where that stripy piece is. I'm not seeing it. I only have this piece, but I don't think it's that. It's definitely not that. And it's not the back side of that because there is no back side. Okay, it shows that we should have a piece here. Let me see what's in these. Let me see if there's not something here that I'm missing. Oh, there it is. How did I miss that? There it is. There it is. Okay, so there's that piece. Okay. There's a spotty piece. So there's a spotty piece there that we need. There's that piece. So I've got that piece there. But there's only one of those because the other piece that I have is not the same. Anyway, okay, so we've got that. We'll do this page over this side first because I've finally found that bit. So let's do that page there first. There's so much in the kit to try and find, so let's cut that. So 3.5, I'm thinking. There we go. So we've got that. And that. The spotty one. This one. Like that. Okay. Supposed to be more of those spotty cards. It's like I only have half of the kit. Anyway, let's find the leafy pieces that we need. Ah, these ones are stickers, that's right. So I need that piece. So I'm just going to pop that one up there. And we need one of them. So I'm going to pop that one there. Okay, so we've got our 2 leaves there for that one. And we've got another one of those grey ones for the other page. If I can find the bits and pieces. Ah, there's got to be another one of those. Let me see if I have another spotty one. I need that one as well. Need another spotty one. No, got lines. Can't see spots there. I only have that one for that side, but I don't think it's green, but anyway. I feel like that one could do. And that's all of the kit because I haven't got it anywhere else. So I'm missing one of the spotty ones as well. Anyway, we will see what we can get done with what we have. All right, so or maybe it's giving me an alternative. Let's actually do this one. I think we'll do this page here because it's a little bit more interesting. Okay, so let's do this here. So we could actually, I'm going to glue it on there, but we could actually have cut that piece off. But I'm going to glue it on. Like so. All right. Then we've got this one here, up there. We've got this one over here, underneath that one. Oh, let me see if I've got the global. I need that die cut piece. What else we got? Collect memories. Let's find that. There's the globe. There. Collect memories is that piece there, so I'll just stick it up there. And some of those leaves. All right, so, and we need our photo placement. So let's grab out the I'll grab that and we'll pop that down. I actually had some photo mats here today when I was cleaning up my room. No worries, Marnie. I know. Marnie's saying that she can't believe that marijuana is legal. I know. It's definitely not. Oh, I've got to put that one in under there. So let's pull that up. And I don't know. It made me feel quite happy to come home to Australia where it's not legal. To tell you the truth, it made me feel much better to get back home where it's not legal. And know that you don't have to smell it when you walk down the street. Have a lovely meal. Enjoy. All right, so we've got that. We've got that. Now I'm going to grab, I've got some photo placements out here, I think. We may be able to use some of them. when you see the photo placement, once you put them on, it brings it all together. There. Okay. Now we have one here like this. One there. We have probably a 3x4 by the look of it. Do we have some of them? Yes, 3x4, which will go about there. Then another 3x4, which would go, do we have some more? Another 3x4, which would go about there. And then I think it's a 4x4 down here. Okay. All right, so I'm actually just going to tack those on there so that then I can put my globe in over here. I would love to pop some of my photos from our trip on this one. Yes, you can come to Australia and get away from it. Definitely. Yeah. All right. So we've got that. So let's glue some of those down. So we're going to glue that one down first. Around about there. Okay. This one here. It's going to go over here a little bit. There. This one here. Now, we're going to do this one, but we want to pop some of those cute leaves in underneath. So we're going to do the grey one first. Like that. And I would typically do a little bit of our embossing buddy. If I can find mine. Over here. And I'm just going to add my embossing buddy on the back of my sticker, just to stop it from sticking on everything. And I'm just going to have the bottom of it be sticky. Now that's a way to stop that from sticking. Okay. So, and I can pop that over the top there. And it's going to allow me then to be able to pop my photo in underneath there. Then, of course, we're going to add this one across here like this. There. Okay. Then our 4x4 is going to go just down here like that. And we're going to pop another one of those grey ones in underneath. So we'll grab that. I think that's the only grey one. There's no other. No, that's it. All right, so that one, I'm going to do the same thing there. I'm going to put a little bit of embossing buddy on that so that that stops it from being sticky, so that we can pop it up there, and it's going to go in on that photo there, but it's not going to stick to it. And then we can pop our 4x4 over the top. Over there. Then we've got our globe. I'm just going to add glue on the bottom part of that globe and leave the top free so that we'll be able to pop our photo in underneath there. We've got collect memories here. And another one of those. Well, we'll do that one there. And of course, I had to pull up the wrong one. But anyway, we're going to do it that way. That'll do. All right. So there you go. There is one layout. I can't do this layout because there's not enough of the bits and pieces in there, sadly. So I will have to incorporate something else. But anyway, I've done one layout there for you. So we'll grab the other layout that I already did. But that gives you a bit of an idea of this kit and just what you can do with these gorgeous layouts. Okay. So what are your thoughts? Are you thinking that this kit might be something that is your go-to to get you started if you're brand new to scrapbooking? Do you think maybe it's something that might get you started? I've actually left the link down in the description down below to be able to purchase this kit. I've also left the link for that 3-day virtual retreat. If you're already a scrapbooker and you really, really want to get in and get some scrapbooking done, it's a great way. It's got 12 double-page layouts. You don't actually have to use the titles, the January, February, March. If you don't want to, you could probably create your own titles, but the pages are gorgeous. Let me just see if I can, I'm just going to pull up our website just to show you what those double-page layouts look like, because until you see what those double-page layouts look like, you will be absolutely amazed. Let me go here, month. There it is there. I'm going to share my screen. Window, Chrome tab. Okay, let's share this. Okay. All right, so here we are. So you can see there, that is January's layout. Now, I'm just going to click through. So this is the kit. So that's everything that you get in the kit. You can see the kit is $435, but you can see exactly what you get. You get all of those 12 double-page kits already prepped and cut ready for you. You get your 12 protected sheets. You get your designer series paper here. You get all of the die cuts. You get the stamp sets. It's 2 double stamp sets. So you get 4 stamp sets altogether. You get your 6 little flip flaps, you get your embellishments and your twine, you get your photo place card holders, and you get all of your die cuts here. So your black ones are your titles and the white ones are all the pieces that you're going to be stamping. So this is the January one. As you can see here, they've done a lot of snow photos. Now, for us here in Australia, we don't have snow in January. So we're more in the summer ones, but you can change the months around to suit. We could have that more in like July or July and August. February, they have the beautiful, now we all have Valentine's Day in February. So February is the love month. So as you can see there, we have a gorgeous layout for February. I love the way they've got the stripes of designer series paper going through, and remember, they've cut it all for us. So then we've got March. So you can see here, March, we've got a bit of a floral theme happening here, and the greens and yellows. So you could, even with these floral flowers, you could physically color those in as well. So that's really, really leave it up to your own imagination. As you can see, April, we've got some more gorgeous florals, but those great the flags of designer series paper, so that flagged end of designer series paper there. We've got May, so we're getting more into the torn thing. So you'll be able to learn the technique of tearing the designer series paper in the right way to be able to get that nice white core that comes out in it. So you can see there, it's a gorgeous layout. June, so this looks like it's strips of designer series paper. So great technique of how to create some quick and it's all cut for you. I know, exactly, Sue. Sue's saying that there's a lot in there and that it's all cut for you. So it's a really good price point, I think, for everything. There's a lot of hours that have gone into the preparation here. July, so over in America, of course, it's the 4th of July. So they've got that. We could turn that to January and have for New Year's. So, so there's ways that you could change it up quite easily to suit whatever country you're in. August here, so you can see here it's a lot of beach and a lot of sunshine. We could have that for January or as well, or February or December at Christmas time when we're in our beach era. September, gorgeous little flags and some beautiful little squares of designer series paper. It's amazing how they've done these layouts and the thought process in it. I think this one here, you can't tell by the photos, but I think this one here has the flip flaps on it as well. So they're going to teach you how to do those flip flaps. This one here is where the circles come into play. So those circles that were already die cut, ready to go, you can see the circles have come into play there, and they've done some really cute things with circles. So it's giving you great ideas also to be able to keep creating after you've done these 12 double page layouts. You'll be able to incorporate these type of layouts with different designer series paper and recreate even more. Once again here, that tearing again and strips of designer series paper for November. And I remember Karen saying that this was her husband, and it was when he had COVID and he was quite ill. And so she showed pictures of him when all he did was lay in bed and try to recover, the things that he ate, the things that he could stomach, and that they were watching football. So it was a great story that she told there. And then, of course, December, like you're leading up to your Christmas and your celebrations for Christmas. So, so as you can see, it's a really, really great, fun kit. So as I said, if you decided that you wanted to purchase it from me, you get the opportunity to come here and craft with me in person. I will be hanging out and I will be watching the videos, and I will be doing all of my layouts as the videos go. So if you're interested, if you live in locally, or even if you want to travel and come and spend 3 days here and come and craft with me in my craft studio, I would love for you to do it. Any of my team members, if you purchase the kit and you are local or you want to come and hang out with me, you're all welcome to come and hang out at my place and do that layout together. So super, super fun things to do. The other thing is, if you wanted to join my crafty community, you can purchase the starter kit for $169. You get to choose $235 worth of product. I actually got a new team member yesterday. She's decided that she likes the idea of having a 20% discount, and it's all about being a part of a crafty community. So if you're interested and you have things that you want to purchase, then by all means you can join and purchase to get $235 worth of product and only pay $169. Then you can purchase your 3-day virtual album retreat and get 20% discount off it and earn some Stampin' rewards on it as well. So, you know, it's a win-win situation. So thank you very much for hanging out with me today. It was so good to be back and crafting with you again. I absolutely love the fact that I get to hang out with you guys and craft with you and chat with you. And thank you for being so patient for me for all the time I was away. I have been missing hanging out with you, but I will be live again on Wednesday, and I'm going to change it to the afternoon. So I'm actually going to do evening videos rather than early morning, just to see if that helps. I might change it up a little bit. I might do one morning one and one evening one. I don't know, but thanks for hanging out with me, and thanks for being patient with me, and it's so good to be back. So if you wanted to purchase any of the products, feel free to to feel free to jump onto my online store and purchase any of the products that we have available. Our brand new catalog is live. We do have a special, sorry, I do need to remind you, we do have a special this month that if you purchase a kit, you can get a second kit for half price. So they will choose the cheaper out of the two kits for you to get half price. But just remember, if you purchase a kit and then you purchase a bundle out of another kit, it will half price that bundle. So you need to really, really be certain of how you're ordering. Now, if you want to do the half price bundles, my suggestion would be the half price suites. My suggestion would be just order the two suites and get your half price in one order. Don't muck around adding other things to your order, because that other product could be something out of a suite, and they will choose that product. So you may order a bundle out of another suite and they will end up half pricing that bundle and not the other suite. So to get the best value out of the suites with the 50 buy one suite, get the other suite 50% off, the best value is to buy two suites just in one order and get the 50% off. So thank